Mamema wakwa babiem emra Adom TV eso ena asempa 94.7 na watwe dwumadie ena ogusu a wo hwe na osanso etie no na babie yedro no ye behwe Aisha Huang sensem wo hwe a bese na watwe mienu mu nie agye na home na kro yi mu ama yaka ho sem bebre na watwe mu ne lawyer captain Nkrabia Fadate wakasa a wa magana fa hunu se awura ne kra na se wo ware Ghana ni businessman bi pa yesi business tycoon no wakuma se ena Aisha ware no na ni nyina keke obi na ma ne kwan sanse wutie ensem na eba no a owo companies anase enyuma a wabi a wotonton sa former goodie tuo ho neoma machines ni ade eno krompo da nchen so a se wotumi enya passport mo ne sankro no ba no se wo ware Ghana ni no owo sa kwanya ne se obenya eno ti ensem ni bebre no ana aba ye de na de Ghana fo nyina nim ni se Aisha Huang aban no Deportation no ekwowie akira a omampani akufuado ede nsem bi atutwa eka so no kra no onye sure te se onye ni se bibia te sa esiye eno ba yemu ano na kodwo konkroma ebeka se Aisha was repatriated it is abrofu we mi no ye bedi mo komo na asane no mame kwa homaso onobu Okudzeto ablakwa nofton abato pesua so emra se bedwani ye no eni komo se bi ba na watwi mo watwe bebre no a ena edi afa ho deport no ya escort no babia ye no ehwe ye lawyer captain Nkrabia Fadate dia woka no ene ye no edi mu nkobo kakra honorable Machia no pay
yo madam Abunapokia mejoso bibia boko
nyame adom ye da se ene ye bra wanya dia mayen na ye nim sensemi wadi akire akasa ho bebre no a dia lawyer captain Nkrabia Fadate edi abatum ese Aisha ware Ghana ni enti privileges bi wo hono ma wo so onya ne ehun kita hodie no ede na okafa ho
yo edi kan ma menchi atifo nyina na membo mo abaso jema pa mo ye wo Adom me pese Ghana fo nyina Aisha Huang ne legal team omole strategy omo pese omo present Aisha Huang as your in-law sana yaka in-law wachimo
asew
Aisha Huang onye yasio na eka grand scheme no ne grand criminal enterprise wa erect no this is part of the scheme matumi secure tons of documents be a court documents from the 2017 prosecution, the aborted prosecution, 2017 and 2018, and other official records from Passport Office, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Birth and Death Registry. Now, document now me wono. This is not the first time Aisha Huang or Kase Wawari Ghanani. Aisha Huang claim me say Wawari Ghanani in 2007. Na omoye a wedding ceremony in China. Na sa Ghana no your friend Anthony Fabian.
Okay.
Will you believe, sir? Aisha Huang to me secure a Ghanaian passport with the name Anthony Fabian. Sa Ghanaian passport no. It has emerged, sir, one a coin papaso and secure sa passport no. In the Passport Office, or money records, sir, they have ever issued a passport to anybody called Anthony Fabian. Neither do they have any application from anybody called Anthony Fabian. Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, almost omo records, clear, say, Ubia ni ho your friend Anthony Fabian, or Ghanaian passport. Now, Miniaba, will you believe, sir, Aisha Huang, to me, use that Ghanaian passport, no, that dubious, illegally obtained Ghanaian passport, to mislead your immigration authorities. And because of that Ghanaian passport, or Kase Wawari Anthony Fabian, or ye Ghana Nino, Enna omomano a permanent resident status. Enti having misled the immigration authorities not so they have questions to answer. That allowed her to always visit Ghana at will. Or course set up or Kumasi a BA in the shop. Our friend the Great Asia Company Limited and many other businesses are all here as a front for Galamsey, because onuna all recruiting the Galamsey operatives within the illegal mining space. Now, or recruit or more do Ghana now we're seizing on passport. Onuna or yeah omo camping. Enti omo pese omo journey crowd omo returning to China crowd to me because she is keeping their passports. Enti we are dealing with version of ACAP. Tweak. Mete say ne lawyer if that say Aisha Huang or ya still na wawari a Ghanaian businesswoman no. I thought say it was imperative, very necessary say me expose Aisha Huang's tricks. This is not new. It's an old strategy or use it. This Anthony Fabian, will you believe, sir? Chino. Investigators, national security operatives, Eka say, Nikru wahe, Anthony Fabian no wahe, unproduced no. Or say Nikru no, oni Ghana, or New York. Phone number or Maya no. Phone number no, and go through. Address or Maya, baby Nikru, wa be also who were no 2007. Address or Maya, Ghanaian security authorities no address no and yet valid. It was an invalid address, a fake address. We are dealing with a sophisticated gangster. Obia who say Ghana, your systems are porous because checks no. Anthony Fabian bia even birth and death registry. You register obia dia Anthony Fabian. Anthony Fabian bia into coin. If you go through Ghana's database at the entry points, your friend no. Personal Identification Secured Certified Evaluation System, PIX6. Who go to PIX6 database now? Anthony Fabian bia into coin emba Ghana and into coin out of Ghana, because this system no. Once what enter Ghana through the approved entry points, no, either Kotoka, Togo, Lubu, wherever, no, all those approved entry points, no, a back capture within in this database. Aisha Huang, the first husband, no, the so-called first husband, Anthony Fabian, her name is his name. That name is not in the database. And clear say Anthony Fabian, no, is a phantom, or no one or creative. Just to illegally obtain a passport and then to secure a stay. And I am convinced it's the same thing going on now about this so-called husband, almost say, or a Kumasi-based businessman. Ninyana ka scheme neho. And it is important we do not fall for this scheme.
Okay.
Entiana me pese Ghana for let's not fall for this trick. Let's be very, very careful. Look, this Aisha Huang matter no, expose how porous our security system is, and through successive governments. And yet, BBA, as I say, you politicize it. Even though the current government no has serious questions to answer, and especially with more contradictions and inconsistencies, the lack of political will to deal with this matter, and there deportation or China repatriation. Another time I'm not sure. Another time sneaked out. Yeah, hello.
Manya we no. We make a statement. Minima say betemu ya say ukase Aisha a sophisticated gangster. Minima obi a try no when na aka ne sa kwakosi ba bi etisa as lawyers no say obeka say wontumi substantiate dia wokan.
Oh. Ushe obawe ni operations, ni activities. There on one kasa are conceded to. And Ushe the way or conducted ne business in Ghana. Yamra, what breachy and all of that. Yes, you can have a point about the fact that or you're suspect, you're convicted. But based on what we know, based on our conduct, you can conclude that this is a very notorious, sophisticated gangster. And I'm not afraid to make that point. And look, let's not take lightly the oil. We now face an existential threat because of the activities, the operations within the illegal mining space. They are easy to our water bodies. And as it is now, no, Ghana Water Company, for the next few years will have to import water. Confanochi for doctors they are seeing increased cases of all kinds of organ failures because of cyanide, mercury, all these chemicals that are seeping through our drinking water systems. Increased cases of with deformities. This is a very serious matter. It's a grave issue. It's not a matter to take lightly. Warrigan or Yasu and all kinds of jokes. When we know that all of this is part of her grand scheme, her grand operations. And I will share the records. I will share the court documents and the evidence that may work.
Okay.
Incontrovertible. And you cannot. These are incontrovertible documents.
Okay.
I mean, letters are passport office, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, births and deaths registry. I confirm say the so-called first husband no also worried in 2007 in China, Anthony Fabian no clearly a phantom.
Okay, it will be a surprise say ubeti a different name. Eneya so our Ghanaian na woye Ofi Kumase no ye businessman ebe won say ubeti a different name so no worry no na.
Well, because Nipa ye dealing with no. I mean, this is a look, she's a female version of Al Capone. I won't be surprised. In my write-up, maybe I say, how many husbands does she have? How many husbands? Dabena or divorcee Anthony Fabian. I mean, look, it's just a scheme. It's just a conspiracy. Or you did this or created this, all these so-called marriages now, or they are secure passport, they are secure permits, taking advantage of the system. And unfortunately, our security systems have also been very weak. I'm here disappointed, sir. Even with the current charges, current prosecution, I will have thought, sir, all of these matters, which came up in open court, 2017 and 2018, have all the records. She should have been charged for all these matters. How she obtained this illegal passport. Because, look, Ghanaian passports getting into the wrong hands. It's a major, major issue. Ghana for more Saudi Arabia, a mature petition at the Abba, your committee in Parliament, the Foreign Affairs Committee, say other nationals, criminals, they are easily obtaining our passport. And because of that, they are coming under attack. And if we have an opportunity to make an example of Aisha Huang, why is it not included in the charges?
And so now, the Eka documents are when you bit me could say there are some powerful persons be behind her. Say one more aiding and one more airborne war. A sa Ocha Wagana no. Obi bet me can sir.
Oh yes, I know they are very clear. I am very, very clear. I am convinced. And that very, very powerful people within the security establishment, your national security apparatus, very powerful people, and within the political class, and within our traditional setup, nananomo, because the kind of concessions, the kind of the operations, and the contacts of one, from what I've seen documents that may want, look, many people are complicit or collaborators in various high places. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that.
But to say about the security apparatus, no, serious.
Very, very serious. Look, when a president or a commander-in-chief of the Ghanaian forces, and I will kind Article 83 of our constitution, or a chair of the National Security Council, meaning that council no, is virtually the most important and the most powerful council in Ghana. Who kind the membership under Article 83? Vice President Woho, Minister for Finance Woho, Minister for National Security Woho, Minister for Defense Woho, Minister for the Interior Okaho, IGP Kaho, Chief of Defense Staff Kaho, the Director of External Intelligence, Director of Internal Intelligence, security couples ninyana akukuda, gurus, omunyana ewo, and the chair of this body, I am not sure.
Okay.
It tells you say, Onukrano, we're losing confidence. The president has lost confidence in intelligence that they are sharing with him, and even within his security establishment. Onim waya obetrasti omo. I mean, that's very, very serious.
Mate, Okudzeto,
very serious.
Ube jinaso amame. Lawyer Captain Krabia ifadate aba also wa response said the master enye no kre woka se enye no kre se Aisha eware Ghanani be ma businessman no. Council Adom TV Asempa FM yemwachi.
Ye nua.
Ye da se ne obre wakasa ache se Aisha Huang eware Ghanani a ofi Kumase a wo ye businessman. Ukase so de ono Okudzeto che se enye no kre. E de na oka.
Pacho munkoti mi ye menka se enya nukre.
Okay.
Let's not old trick. Now it's not the first time I all making those claims. I mean, I don't want to make that claim. That 2007 or Kase were very Ghana and India, a friend Anthony use that to secure a passport. If you go through the court records, the 2017 and 2018 trial, no, that emerged. I'm only asking, say, you're careful.
Okay, me that say.
It's not new. That's the point I'm making.
Me that say. Council, Pacho Ghana ni ben na Aisha ware no Kumase.
Pacho, don't.
Council.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Madam, what is some frame and pay? Amame opportunity to contribute. Me Pacho. Nedikai, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. I want to remind him, sir, I was the lawyer for Aisha Huang in 2017 and 2018. I knew her personally at that time because of my work for her as a lawyer. As far as my relationship with her at that time was concerned, she never told me and she never showed me any Ghanaian husband of hers. But that is for 2017 and 2018. Now, coming back to 2022, me were office and papa bi by a brantier kama bi. Well, on your brantier as such, nanya fika crap. I know catch him say a friend of Prince. Now, Ofikumasi.
President.
In fact, I didn't add the same name, and I didn't bother to ask. Okay. But I was a friend of Prince Ofikumasi, or a PhD student, or a doctor in philosophy. But Okotra, China, for a long time. I want to share a master's degree.
But Council, what I want to say, maybe Mukakra. Say uwo office so be a batch of say friend of Prince ni say name de council nyawo se bisa and I say what na ehia na so won no educational background certificates a wadi nyina no wanya okeka kire yen kire mu ye mayen
Me pacho Adom TV. Niametumi akane say experiences amanya in legal practice intino. I try very much not to interfere with anybody's private life. Me wanna prince buy or so a friend of prince. No kumasi or a businessman. Ne yere ne Aisha Huang na ya chino na opese me defend no. Na me ka me legal fees chire no. So bit me tia. In the course of conversation, look at them so Owareno in China about 2 years back. Now a customary law wedding, a customary law marriage in China. Now I say very well. Now see now he was at that time now master's degree in engineering at a Chinese university. Now see the Ghana PhD. Now I say okay. Mede machajo utimichia beko ko defend Aisha Huang. Anna nano I'm said Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday, so he called me from Kumasi. And I said, Captain, for what you're doing for my wife. Now we are trying, we are doing all we can to help my wife. For me as a lawyer, I can authoritatively say Aisha Huang is married to a Ghanaian. As to whether they have children or not, as to whether their relationship is a convenience marriage or not, I cannot tell.
Okay. It's council say you can say honorable Blackwa HSA or what documents in Krata HSA Anthony Fabian ya oboni dino. Aisha ebra wo moche no sabra no beka se ne kunu no meni ma bia na se wonnim be ma no kra say e friend of prince but say na muni ne bia na these documents are Okudzeto black ko ka ho asemi no enyam ma attention e ma wonhunu ye e na bia wonhunu no kra no sabra no enti wo you challenge him say the oka no enye no kra na
I will not say no kra anase no kra, but what I will say is say at the time I made Captain Michia Aisha Huang in 2017 at Kempinski Hotel for the very first time. I'm in a reality here as lawyer and client until December 2nd when she was compulsorily flown out of Ghana. She never told me, though I didn't ask.
Okay.
Say, Ghanaian husband.
Enti as ne lawyer sabre no se nkobo ne babia kogina aye repatriation na deportation na wo ya we se oman no apamo no afi Ghana onni akonya so eba Ghana biem ana se wo ka so wonko na bire bi obetum bia waba na wo sa information asa na she fi Ghana abna pokua
what happened in say at my level and in my lenses, in my line of vision, Mene Aisha Echo Court on December 2nd, ye fair case, you know, she was supposed to go into the box to open her defense. And now, Attorney General lawyer prosecuting, who was in the courtroom that day, I did let it be two tables also. The letter was from the Attorney General's office. People be a friend of nolly prosecute. Don't prosecute. A Latin expression. Now, the state has the power to discontinue prosecution at any point in time. When the Attorney General's lawyer put that letter on the table, the High Court judge, Mr. Justice Ekobedin, he said simply that I have no choice but to strike out the case and discharge the accused person. Case over. 88 years for a free courtroom, and I may make my client and say, "Court a jail, so let's go." And now, CID for police for one catch him so, Captain, we need your client for some documentation. I remember so well when they told me, say, we need your client for some documentation. What type of documentation, they did not tell me. And I was expecting that the following day I'll see her or she'll come to my office or something. The next thing I heard 3 days later was a phone call from Aisha Huang from China. Also, they have put me in a plane and brought me to China. At my level, in fact, initially, when I heard that, I even drafted some papers to take the Attorney General to the Supreme Court to find out how come my client has been removed forcibly from Ghana.
Okay.
But later, I could not pursue the processes because me as a lawyer, honest to God, what Jamaica, I won't do anything for you.
Okay. In the council, say you can say, "Crown, one and now you're a lawyer, no. Want to me council say you deportation, no. Pamuni free Ghana and nasa na a repatriation. Want to me can esisudia mayen.
Me to me esisudia mama. Except to say, no other Monday, Tuesday, the case is started afresh, no. And I'm at the radio morning newspapers, no. Say, Sana, Controller General of Custom, Ghana Immigration Service. I decided to say, her residence permit in Ghana has been revoked, and so she should go back to her country.
Enti na wotwe mu as ne lawyer no na wotwe mu na wo te asem no
na wotwe mu na meti asem no
na Aisha obra ofre wo free China no wan kan cho se deport na ye repatriate no wan kan kire wo
when you use any of those words me okan ya ne say they put her in a plane and flew her out of Ghana
and I won so as a lawyer no say ye de obi tina plane mu so won kwani krom a e kire de ye de ne kan de kosi e repatriation na say deportation
well every lawyer will tell you, say, the circumstances may be different. As a lawyer, I know that His Excellency the President of Ghana, acting through executive instruments, can declare a foreigner a persona non grata in Ghana. Mm-hmm. Parliament can pass a law revoking somebody's presence in Ghana. The Minister of Interior can declare somebody persona non grata. I don't know of Ghana Immigration Service having that authority. And that's why I said initially myself and my lawyers we wanted to go to the Supreme Court to challenge the Attorney General.
Yes, but the council once a one challenge in the say we two one and one to us no. Mr. Honey ABC. And to say yan declare no brofo na wo kan no persona non grata me say no anon me da say na kire say onya de a ye deport no sanete
me pacho me pese mo ba fa nia me captain maker as a reflection of the reality
Mate.
Because I didn't know and nobody informed me and nobody told me anything. I didn't know and maybe I was not supposed to know because
Mate. Na
Ghana government or the Attorney General does not owe me any explanation.
And the council charge back the Attorney General diaba yanka ebedi ho koma no pay. Eye Aisha Huang na according to the charge no men kan brofo or say entering Ghana while prohibited from re-entry contrary to section 20 clause 4 of the Immigration Act 2000 Act 573. Na chese okoye no bibia si no kwan se ontumi e magana na obewura Ghana charge omo de abono no enti kwan omo fa so de ne koye no e na bewie wo ha se no wo sa charge we no e was surprise ana
yes I was surprised because na me nim se ne ba ya oko out but see mate say Immigration Service womo boss a letter revoking her residence permit, It means to say her subsequent arrival in Ghana, is questionable. But questionable, my question will go to the doorstep of the Ghana Immigration Service because I am sure that Wama in the night, Obanajukra of our airport, now of our airport, immigration officers at our airport. Did they examine her passport?
Council, the minimum mean Chavano, the minimum chess one far airport of Togo border no so. And Ghana.
Togo border no so. There are immigration officers at the border crossing point. Into one checking the papers, one checking the passport, one checking the visa, and answer debe. But I am not worried because all these are issues that must be proved in open court.
Mate, Council, Adom TV Asempa FM. Jina Somaya na Honorable Okudzeto and reacted to Nkoma Yedie. Honorable, oh.
Yeah,
Me that's me just what say Nkoma ni na bibi o ha obeka.
My senior brother, Captain Krabia Father. We met him in Parliament. Edikai na pese me draw the attention of Captain say documents are me one the courts records are me one na the first lawyer for Aisha Huang na will be a friend of Bernard Uredu Donko no handle the cases in 2017 until Captain took over on the 26th day of February 2018. Records are me what my name is Alberto Mia confirm here. He took over from Aisha Huang, not the first lawyer here, Bernard Uredu Donko, Esquire, for the accused and honor or representative or more, up until 26th February 2018, Captain or take it over. And then the second point to also emphasize, this Anthony Fabian, Aisha Huang, no one from the records and one or concede that is her husband. A similar story to what Captain is saying, except the years are different. Oceano in 2007 and Omuwari, and based on that marriage, and I secure a Ghanaian passport with. Just a minute, documents that now me the passport number I provided from the documents I have here. The passport number H2554456 from a 2007 marriage. That's what I'm saying is that we really have to be careful because a lot of the claims and some of the people in her circles, making all kinds of claims that they are married to her and all of that. Now it's not clear. Did she divorce Anthony Fabian? Anthony Fabian too has been established more or less by official records of the war. From Foreign Affairs, Passport Office, Birth and Death Registry, say that person doesn't exist.
Okay.
Now she obtained that passport illegally. It's very, very murky, very, very murky, and we really have to be careful about the claims that this lady and people in her ring are making.
Okay. Honorable Mayana say any ebra wanya diama Adom TV ni Asempa FM anopai.
Yo, Mr. Medas.
Mate, Council ho.
Yes, madam.
Council, then I will come last comments.
I am very interested in revelations that Matiano Pay from Honorable Okudzeto Blakwa about 2007, the supposed marriage to Anthony Fabian and the non-existence of Anthony Fabian. And when you news to me, Captain, Nyaminima about her, and they say 2017, 2018, Michelle, no dear, not only Kuno.
To Council, could it be Sebia or client no? One canoe crabia and chill. What they be in town as a lawyer, would you tumsa?
The way you are putting it, maybe you are accurate, but I will put it in another form. Say, she told me what I needed to know. That is all.
Yeah, that's any bra when you're my
Damas.
Enti lawyer Captain Krabby father a lawyer near Wojinum, Edema Aisha Huang, and I was telling Kano, and Okudzeto, a black one, Northtown, about some Persia, some Rasebejani, 80 Manian, also here Aisha 2017. And honorable black one, so documents such as sa branding in ano na lawyer for fro and a wohonum. It's in part of me, Brenna Swan, sir. Also, more take conversation. Last comment, me shall say 3 minutes.
Topic here, they 3 minutes there.
Fetch me.
Okay. Quick one. Me person me yes some small education beyond. I practice in immigration law. Okay. When by immigration, someone better say and me the UK about a comparative analysis to Ghana because that is why I started my immigration practice. Before obi I won't feel mind more. It be wrong mind more. I can you asabe me and sambiso and announce between my come mind more crack. The kind of say the ever say be room on a visit. Inti yama what you call the visiting visa. Or the room. What the room no na bia ho ne say oh be room no say na ne abeka wonya ko baka man no. Inti of kwan bi so ko pe bia ha beka no say be a residence permit na say be a leave to remain. No yes application no nya no. Ti no temporary permanent. Ti okon gakra na yabama permanent residence or indefinite leave to remain as they will say it in UK. Inti normally we come and say leave to remain the mawa time bound in that you need to go for renewal. Inti be I want to be a 5-year route. What it means I be every 2 year biano sorry and I say be every 2.5 year biano go for renewal until 5 years never so. Then you cross to the permanent residence or indefinite leave to remain. And not chino. Then what you have been your application that been your citizenship. And the with me on mine passport kuta. Now from was a name me a Ghanaian and name me a British, name me a American.
Okay.
So what I say. Now send him away no my boss in mommy and some boss in. It would be anyway the mawa say yent me influence and be watching.
Okay.
Except to be on what you are Ghanaian permanently. And I think as a way in every room. But the one you're gonna know no back or none be bishop by a Ghanaian, you know. So what ye be a tia yamara no, yet made your passport on back, yet made your residence in the back. I'm a casa coach. Okay? But now, with the case of this woman, you say, issue number, you say, oh, she was repatriated. Obviously, oh, she was deported. Because your congregation should have even spoken after president. You see, because you're a fine gentleman, but I be arrested like man, a man who I don't have say no. You should have spoken. Oh, my penance, what can you say? What kind of you don't need you to explain. What he is not sure whether the woman was deported. Simplicity. Into what they are different words never show. It means there are two different things altogether.
And to say the only immigration will not 30 seconds.
When you say deportation, you say you have been moved out in a force. There are all the visa and you were free. And no, you my own pocket. You hand you over to the security apparatus on the airline. And they will make sure they will hand you over to the security in that country that will come. The next was a welfare public conduct we have to plane ticket in Amkoy. No. Repatriation, they are voluntary. Okay, and they are voluntary. For instance, COVID by most of the countries are no nationals who other countries when a woman to come back because of border closure. They were repatriated. They are voluntary. As well, person come back to America now. We are American citizens. Flight be better be same, but then could be. Or person can occur. The one person will understand what thing. So that's a deportation. There is an order. Okay. Ebiam Oshaman Penny come to make you know. Baby, I am a yakasi pan say. You see, it throws more light to say, old man, as a Trabia, yam can't get sort of incident. Many happenings, Sami Kansimbi was say, Oman Penny, the chairman of the National Security Council. And National Security Council, it encompasses all the security apparatus. It's briefing Ben the demand Penny about this woman.
Okay.
Ebiam,
see for mommy.
Very
unfortunate.
Anyway, but another issue senior Crabbe will be raising the say. AG and Tanoli prosecute on a case. no le prosecute say enta as a judge bi o to asem no aso bi antimi nkware emu that the enti a wo say wonye interested in the matter again
but eno no meba mo now no attorney general no aka say obesa kobie case no mo file because ya akweti onipa no say ya akweti discharge ya discharge no enti no mutumi san koba
hono na ka me be say no be the man wa the only thing is that judge ntimi nkware say adenti na wenta but then chere say ntimi prosecute bi mo chana
medase
what I say nti so san obesa ko mu bi mo a entia mra bia they can go in again pick out one or two things I want say they are relevant but you see asem we na da ho no si ya mpene puma sibira yi a every other Chinese okroma bia no any other countries national bi o tikromu a what on permanent residence or resident permit na say city bia no na ebe esebia da wo say other nationals ba ekromu a ase ye utiem na so na ofa nwadi because what is happening here it cannot happen in any other country you can't go to China and say what to China for sorry won't go as they have one now we no offer nwadi
aye chumi da se pa Godwin bonito mama wate
yo
pacho yenko
ni America ni say ni pani ya enkoyi anaso nye wasiwa din na waye enti so e China ni no waba no wawari Ghana ni na eno me pese me bisa eno man kwan so betumi e bibia wo man mu se Ghana ni if say uhwa se ne kan asem na substantive issue ni say wakwa illegal mining de ne yemraka se me Ghana ni ma ware na mase ne asimeti ya na obentia eno nkyere se mra no ndumi ni mini enti mi say asem na nkasa ne de se wa ware on ware no enya asem bi say de efa ne ehia ne say ade a waye no watu Ghana mra yes ye didn't be famra kwanso se yokofa bibia be kam a ya aso anya aso enfa ye hu me to so bi onu
kaso awie o
se bibi kakra o hwe mining se ne ko especially legal mining na ese yi politics efim ne hwe ne hu se ade a ho man se the politics mem na we twi ne thread na we twi na basa when we say politicians so mining bo wia wan be na mogwa be ru enti ese ye hwe ndi
Medase, Ernest, why?
Yeah, quick one. I think it's a mini attack or the Honorable Kojo Ponkoman is unnecessary. Nejuma no ye. And his job is to provide clarity and also provide information to the citizenry. Wache munasa umpa. Now you can keep your opinion, but it is simply his job. They do also say I think it's Honorable Okudzeto Abrakwa Wayade. That's the honest truth. In Prebi, you know, yeah, man, your phone, baby, na and kanokre. I'm happy that he provided clarity on Nasemo kind. He said, ma enkoye amanyokubia na se nipekubia sem because I'm sure on Rankasa from documents are setting over the period. Onimia koso like within each period we are no, and it falls within both previous and this government. It's unfortunate say and any PB person mo yeno amanyosem. I don't think say ebeboye nyina, especially where security is involved. The other thing so they say first time it is say a year Captain Ifan Krabia that can asem we say ana Aisha Huang waware no. In fact that didn't mean so Mr. It says na Honorable Okudzeto Abrakwa eka say ono so ti your strength because say unimra ne kaka no right away no hu baby a omo gravitate akọ utimu say okay they are trying to find a defense na defense na ne say ye pese chese waware eti waware dia na chese oye Ghana ni enti na chese deportation and no kwa enye no kwa ma meye ti se so na menu atwume eche mu no hwe section 10 of the Citizenship Act no chese say wo ware mpo a it is by application
of course
and ye beja to ni nyina enti untimi nka say ma ware twumtimi ware na automatic me Ghana ni debi baby o pese o de kone de enya ade a ebefa ba me de say Honorable Okudzeto Abrakwa enya adaji a wako police some of these informations apa yehu say ampa or engage in previous marriages now so be call by side before the chair annulment for the previous marriages ne hadini nyina it doesn't exist good it told the Captain Ifan Krabia that so say a news yeah should process the news and let us know the outcome.
Okay, madam I say na aja also say what shayen and wasan swetie yen e wasempa FM de ekosu ne nkomo ne yedi yen nyina yen judge na yen hunu babia bekwa kosi na yen keep your fingers crossed na yen share court atina se charges ko ene asotwe a ebekodi ama mabedwafo a omo ka me ho studio han man of paying ene twumbema oyemranim ni eba no ND Samanyoko na mpanyefo ebeka so yemranimfo a eye team no oka ho bi na Godwin ama so matwa ono general secretary the small scale miners association NS yakumi akwatia ukaya 2020 no so okoye cho so be samba ho nyame adoma but I don't know okay NS yakumi so contest here on the ticket of MPP national communication team no so no oye member na wote wo monka no na nyame adom enua bema Dr. Shine akwa ya ene oba Adom FM a oye producer shows dodo na o producer na ye ware mekanasa iti congratulations na me dem Shine akwa ye nyina ye kosia mu coded location na yakoye adwuma no se de tie pepepe e de amanom na papa akom ene eye wawoda na we efri wonuanom ocheba araba na mame erefo akom na yenua mebaya ye wishing happy birthday me am boss PK bakwasi akom ne ba no no na kwada eco school Brighter Vision School no ewo weja ewo na oko school ntipa papa onyame onhira na onye okese wate onto nkwanam na wakoma so de nyina no omanamramu emma na eno chi nsoso no Konfano Teaching Hospital na mekogina Varsity Jesse ena ewawoda o trauma and orthopedic directorate ehona na wodi udwuma ena ewawoda owan ne kwabna champon wosemen wisho happy birthday na onyankopon enhia mede wasi edin amejeso ene abena pokoa ahwenneɛ ene production team strong pa waba Kofi Ampadu ewo ho sanso na akwasi ensia ena walanyo Frank omo nyina bomichidom camera sound omo nyina etache dache hene eso ebomichidom pa na me sorry sui no Randolph eso eka ho omo nyina tache mede wo kɔ achem osorase eho na me free me a me wo fa pepra ena me anti krama ena anti rita ene yesi de bia Adom TV ena mo hwe nyame hyiam yedomo pa me chia me na yado anu maja kwa mikisi yada wase ama mo ne hwe ene ti so person hia me patro me wobre aka 2 minutes wo o de chia ba ko
nyame Adom o chai mini akuma ba ko ne birthday fe nanado me man happy birthday na me nchia me party penifom ni se by na me constituency chairman Alhaji Baba Yakubu o hwe me me constituency secretary FN Eugene Opokwe Champon di obi a different achieve so hwe me on sami tu Ghanaian party penifo a e wa kweti nyina na ye chia o mu nyina
that's it
nyina ba ja
o ti bi chia bi
lawyer o de 30 seconds
oh
lawyer chia council chia ne ko
pero ancha boni bia
oh abraso Godwin no be chia obo ha mo to krama eyo yapo
me chia small scale minus
pe that's it ye do si o de chia kweti afo
ye here
pe na kwame kule ene na woda kwame kule ene na woda na tema kunkun so na ma woda chese na celebration dey nya easy o from wedding to birthday ye do wasi onyame onkan ho no mo ye ho ban ya kra mu nyina anofa yi